everyone! So I'm so excited to share with you today how to build your business using personal branding and digital marketing. Are you excited? So before we start, I have a question. How do you market yourself as a real estate agent? Anyone who wants to answer that? Sige. Kinsa man ang kusog diri sa kuan, online marketing. Nai-volunteer. Nagunit na siya dag microphone. Wala na choice. How do you market yourself as an agent?
As agent, honesty siguro. Honesty dapat yun dahil be true sa tuwang market.
Okay. How do you get leads or referrals or clients? How do people come to know about you as an agent?
Social media.
Social media. Social media and referrals. Okay, thank you, ma'am. So anyone else? Diri na pud na side. Diri na side. Kinsay gusto mag-volunteer? How do you market yourself as an agent? Si sir na lang, sir. Ano sa atong name, sir? Ikaw, sir. Yeah, ikaw. How do you market yourself as an agent?
For me, first you should build trust to your clients, for them to make deal with you. So you need to post your achievements.
Post online. Unsa man asa ka ga-post? Facebook. What else? Facebook pa lang.
Facebook pa lang.
Okay. Sige, thank you, sir. So regardless of industry, whether it's real estate or if we're selling insurance, baked goods, or gadgets, the truth is we need to be seen. We need to be visible to our target market. Why is that? Because although we are so focused on closed deals, mo magina ang goal, diba? The ultimate goal is to close a sale and to do that consistently. But the truth is, leads are the lifeblood of any sales-driven organization. So as agents, we need to learn how to generate leads. Because if we have a lot of inquiries, if we have a lot of clients nga ga-inquire, we get a lot of referrals, then once we work on those leads, that will lead to closed sales. So, attention is the number one asset that you can leverage for your business. So, ang question karon is, asa man ang attention karon? Any answers? Social media. Okay. Who else? Social media, mo na gito. So, attention is now online. So, that includes on social media. But that can change. It won't always be true. Kay before, attention in the 90s, for example, man ang attention, it was on the television, radio, newspapers, books. But now, with the advent of social media, of the internet, attention is now online. Maybe in the future, that will change again kung naanang metaverse, basing nanata dito tanan sa metaverse. But for now, let's focus on where the attention is. And it's online. So people are hanging out online. So think of social media as this huge room where all these people are. So there are 1 billion people on LinkedIn, 1 billion on TikTok, 2 billion people are using YouTube on a regular basis, 2.4 billion on Instagram, and 3 billion on Facebook. So these are 5 of the biggest platforms on the planet. The question is, which platform are you creating content on? So any answers? How about dito na po na table? Si Sir, in the gray shirt. Sir, create ka content online or do you post on any social media platform? Yes, which platform? Facebook. Okay, so that's the favorite mo ng 3 billion siya. So if you are not posting content on a regular basis on any of these 5 platforms, slowly but surely, you will become irrelevant in whichever industry you are in. So this is applicable not only in the real estate industry, but regardless of whichever industry, whether you're a banker or a developer or you're into baking goods, you're selling gadgets, you're in insurance, as long as you're in sales, you need leads. Therefore, you need to create content to build your personal brand. And that's where digital marketing comes in. Kay kinsa man ang gusto mahimong irrelevant, di ba wala man? We all want to continue generating leads. We all want to earn income through closing deals years and years from now. So turn to the person next to you and ask them, nakapost na ba ka karon? Ansa man ang tubag? Human na. Okay, very good. Nakapost na di ay. So let's set up your business so that you can win in the long term. Even 10 years from now, 15 years from now, because the time will pass anyway. So we might as well spend it doing something worthwhile. And when we create content, that will give us leverage and it will give us business years to come. So we need to leverage using social media. And how do we add value when we create content? So there are basically 2 types of content. First is content to entertain, and second is content to educate. So it's very clear kung unsa ang difference sa duha. So entertainment content, daghan kayo og channels that post content that ang purpose lang niya is to entertain us. We don't have to think when we watch it. We can just sit back and enjoy ourselves. While content to educate is more on real estate, how-tos, for example, how to bake a cake, how to fix an air conditioning system. So, kanang mga how-to videos, those are educational content. So, who knows this guy? Mr. Beast. Okay. Kinsa ang kaila ka Mr. Beast dire? O gamay ra ang nag-raise silang hands. So, Dora ka buok dire nga table. Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber on the planet. He has over 300 million subscribers on YouTube. And this is his most viewed video niya. Squid Game in real life. And the reason why it did very well was because it went viral. So during that time, when Squid Game was launched in September of 2021, it was a hit. Kinsa ba kitag nagtan-og Squid Game dire? Oh, si Rika ra. Oh, napaday doha dire. So I also watched Squid Game. I really enjoyed it. It was a hit worldwide. And then 2 months after, Mr. Beast created his own version wherein he recreated the entire set of the original Squid Game. Naghimo siya own version niya. And that's why it did very well, because he was able to ride the wave of the popularity of the Squid Game series that Netflix released. So that's one reason why entertainment channels grow very fast, because it has a viral appeal. And then, of course, another example of content to entertain, Small Laude. So it has a viral appeal, a wide potential. Anyone can watch it. You don't need to think when you watch it. It's also a lot more engaging. So it can use whatever is viral. So if you are a creator and you use like viral music, for example, in your video, it has the chance to do well because tungod lang sa music. So there are a lot of elements that you can play with to create entertaining content, and that will appeal to a large number of people. So 2 other videos of Mr. Beast, the content is mostly to entertain. So as you can see, it's train versus giant pit, or $1 versus $1 million yacht. So those are some examples of content for entertainment. And then we have educational videos as well. So this is one of my videos, BPI home loan up to 30 years. So it's not really as entertaining, but the people who will watch it are those who are interested in the topic. Or for example, life insurance 101. So that's another example of a video meant to educate. Now let's briefly discuss the 5 types of digital marketing. So I took a digital marketing course at AIM, and it lasted 7 months. So it was a really long time to learn about digital marketing. So taas gid siya na course. But I'll try to just summarize it for today. So there are 5 types of digital marketing. Who is familiar with SMM? What do you think it stands for? Yes, that's correct. Social media marketing. So it's basically creating content and posting it on various social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. And then we have SEM. What does this stand for? Unsa? Search engine marketing. So using search engines like Google and posting ads on them. For example, if I search resorts in Palawan, so the first 2 or 3 links that pop up usually will be paid links. So you will know that because there will be like a tag there, sponsored. So kung sponsored, nagbayad na siya sa Google para mo appear siya at the very top or at the second of your search results. Okay, usually we no longer click to the next page because there are like thousands, millions of websites. Di naman taga-click next. We just check out like the first 5 websites that appear on the search results. So that's why a lot of websites will pay Google to appear at the top. Kaya mora ang i-click sa mga tao. And then we have content marketing. So this is what I do. I create content and then I post that content on my different social media platforms. For example, I make an article about how to get approved for bank financing. So it's a blog post. I post that blog post on my website. And then I make a video about that same topic using the same material that goes to my YouTube channel. And then we can repurpose the video and create clips to go to YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, or Instagram Reels. So one piece of content, one article can create multiple pieces of content, up to 10 pagid na contents. We can even get maybe like a phrase out of my content and make it into a poster. So that can go on my Instagram or my Facebook. So that is content marketing. And then how about SEO? What do you think SEO stands for? Search engine optimization. So basically, once you have your website or your YouTube channel up there, SEO will allow people to find you. So once you create content, that's not the end yet, because it's not enough. Even if you already have content, you have to optimize it. So you have to choose the right keywords to put in your title. You have to choose the right tags for the meta tags, the right description, para people will be able to find you. So one example is, if you have a house for sale in Cagayan de Oro, let's say you have a website sa Inyuhang Realty. So you will choose Cagayan de Oro house for sale as the title, like for example, in Xavier Estates. So, because usually people will search, the way people search is it's very specific. If I'm looking for a house in XE, I will usually search Xavier Estates house for sale in Xavier Estates. So those tags must be, or those words must be in the title, in the body, and in the tags that's connected to your whole article. That's what you will post on your website. That is SEO. Okay, sayang you have a website and then people still cannot find you kaya wala na SEO ang website. And then last is email marketing. So kinsa ang email marketing diri? Who here has a mailing list and actually sends out emails to that mailing list? O isa ra ka buok. So only one person does email marketing. So sayang kaayo because your contacts are gold. Mura kag naay gold when you have a lot of contacts, and I'm sure since you First Realty has been around for 6 years and most of you has been around for that same amount of time, you must already have a lot of clients in your phone. So whenever I have a new client, I always ask for their email address and I ask for their permission to put them on my mailing list. So that whenever there's a new project or there's a great deal, let's say here in Cagayan de Oro, then I send out an email. So I've closed deals on email marketing alone. So just recently, I closed an 18 million peso deal just last month because of email marketing. So there was this listing, I sent it out to my mailing list, and my client said, I'm interested, can I ask for more photos? So I sent her the photos, and then she eventually ended up buying the property. So this client inquired like years ago already. So it's important that you keep in touch with your clients through text, through posting online, and also through email marketing. It's because email is just like text. Although here in the Philippines, I noticed that most of my Filipino clients don't really check their emails as often as my foreigner clients or OFW clients, but it's still very effective, and it's something that you can implement immediately. Now, the core of digital marketing is content creation. Now, this is the core because it is at the center of everything. Like my example a while ago, if I have an article like how to get approved for financing, then you will have something to distribute across all your platforms. With one article, you can make a video, you can make a blog post, you can make reels, you can make posters as well. So if you have content, then you will have content that you will be able to put out and allow other people to find you. So let me tell you my story on how I started as a creator and how I was able to grow my business using personal branding and digital marketing. So I started my channel in 2020. I was actually posting 2 years before 2020, 2 years prior to that, but I wasn't really serious about it. I would only post whenever I felt like it, so I was very inconsistent. And then during the pandemic, it was my husband who encouraged me, why not take your channel seriously? Because I was already able to close one deal at the time, and I had like 400 subscribers. So I already knew that it was effective. So the first thing that we did, because it was the pandemic, we weren't really that busy because we were just sitting at home. So we're like, okay, let's shoot in one of our extra rooms at the house. So we had like one room, we converted it into a studio, and we hired our first videographer, actually Kirby, he's still here with us today. So we hired a videographer and editor, and that's how I was able to post and upload videos consistently. And because of that, I was able to generate millions of pesos in sales, over 500 million in sales from YouTube leads alone. So that does not include other sources, just YouTube, because we track all the sources. So this is from YouTube leads alone. And I was also able to expand to other cities nationwide, other key cities in the Philippines without having to physically be there. Because our team also sells pre-selling condos in other cities in the Philippines. And that's why it's still pre-selling since we don't even have a team there yet. Because that will come later pa. We just wanted to try if we could do it. So the first thing that we did, okay, so my main platform is YouTube. And the reason why I chose YouTube as my main platform is because first, when we were starting out, we didn't have a huge team yet. We didn't want to be overwhelmed. Diba there are so many social media platforms, so it could get overwhelming if you post on every single thing. So now I'm present now on all the platforms, but before when I was starting, I wanted to focus on YouTube first and to be able to post there consistently and to grow my channel. And then later on, I started posting on other platforms as well. The second reason why I chose YouTube is because it is also a search engine. Google owns YouTube. So if you search something on Google, YouTube videos will also come up. So if you try it on your phone, you Google something, the search results will also give you videos related to whatever you searched for. So even if I've created a video 1 or 2 years ago, the main thing that I like about about YouTube is that if that video is really useful and helpful to a lot of people, it will continue to do well. So compared to other platforms like TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, these other platforms value recency, meaning you have to keep on posting and you have to post multiple videos on a daily basis to do well on these platforms. But with YouTube, I have a video 1 year ago na siya. But apparently it was helpful to a lot of people because even until now, it's one of my performing videos on my channel. Even today, I still get a lot of views on this one video. So it's this video, land title from tax declaration. So basically, I talk about how to, if you buy a property and it's still under a tax declaration, I talk about how to get it titled on this video. So even if 1 year ago pa siya, because it's what we call evergreen content, meaning it's still useful years down the road, it will continue to stay relevant years down the road unless the process changes. So, how can you be consistent if you want to create content? Like not necessarily on YouTube. Let's say you want to create content on TikTok. Like one of my partners, Mitch, she prefers creating short form content on TikTok. And she also posts that as Facebook Reels. So the first thing that you can do, or the first thing that we did, was to set up a team. So it doesn't have to be a big team, it can be just one person. You just need to hire an editor. Or maybe, namoy pag umangkon nga maayo kayong mag-edit. So maybe you can hire them part-time. Or namoy anak nga kabalo mag-edit. So you can have them edit your videos. So at least na ay one other person to help you edit and post your content so you can focus on content creation. Because it's not easy to create content. It's actually a lot of work. You have to think about it, then you have to make it, you have to take the video, edit it, and then post it. And then you have to repeat that again and again. You have to do it consistently. So it's a lot of work for one person. That's why I always encourage you, if you want to be consistent, then have someone else on your team help you. So this is what my YouTube channel looks like. We have 3 types of content on my channel. We have sit-down vlogs, which are basically real estate how-tos. So how to deal closing process or assumption process. Usually, my topic ideas come from my clients. So whenever they ask me, and then like 5 naka-clients ang nag-ask. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna create a video about this. Para next time they ask, I will just send them the video. So it actually helps me become more efficient as well since I just send them the video. And then if they have questions, then we can talk about it. And then I have house tours. I do house tours of the listings that we handle, pre-selling properties that we handle. And then project and focus videos. These are essentially murag PKS. Diba? Kinsay naka-attend og PKS dire? I'm sure kamutanan. So it's basically a PKS na gi-video na ako. So when I started posting on YouTube, nothing much was happening in 2020, 2021. I only get very few inquiries. And then, CLI launched Velmiro Heights Agusan. So I would get inquiries about it. I run ads about the project. So nakoy daghan inquiries. I noticed it would take me 30 minutes to 1 hour to present. Online pa man to kay pandemic. So mag-Zoom lang mi sa akong client. So I noticed it would take me 30 minutes to 1 hour to present to one client. And then, not all the clients you present to would close, right? So I was like, I need to find a more efficient way to present this project na dili mag-take up of as much time. So what I did was I created a video. So I just used the slides from the presentation material of the developer. And then I videoed myself talking about the project, the location, basically PKS yun siya, and then give video lang na akong self. So when I posted it online, whenever I would get an inquiry from my Facebook ads, I would send them the video. And because of that, I was able to close 10 deals in a month because of my PIF. So dili ang inquiries tanan sa YouTube, but because of the video, it helped me sell. So I would get inquiries from other platforms plus YouTube. I will send the video. And then, ang pagstorya naman sa client, next na magstorya is inventory na dayon diretso. So, it's like a shortcut. So, instead of me presenting the project, the video will do the presentation, and then I'll just answer their questions if they have other questions. And then, if they're interested, I would send them the inventory, and then we would talk about the reservation process. So, in this industry, since there are so many clients and there are so many projects, it's also important that we learn to use technology to our advantage. How can we do what we are currently doing faster? We need to work smart to be able to close more deals and to build our business. So the next thing that we did, I think this was in 2022, was we decided to expand to Davao. Because Cagayan, although it's on track to becoming a metro city, dili kayo daghan og project launches. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but last year halos walay ga launch. So there are more project launches in other cities, in metro cities. Metro Manila, Metro Cebu, and Metro Davao. So since we could drive to Davao, we decided, why not, let's try to expand to Davao. So we went there, visited the project sites, and then I made a video on Davao Global Township. Kung saan familiar aning a project? DGT. So this project is by Sibulan Masters, and it sold out 3 towers in 4 days. So it was a really fast-selling project in Davao. And because I made the video, I got increase. From the video alone, I was able to close 3 deals in Davao during our few months after we decided to expand. So okay kaayo kay ROI na dayon diretsyo ang amuang gasto sa trip to Davao. So sulit na. After that, we expanded to other cities in the Philippines. So we expanded to Palawan, Cebu, Iloilo, Bacolod, Bohol. So those are usually the key cities. Some areas also in Manila, but my focus is on VisMin. So we were able to go to Palawan because a client of mine wanted me to list her hotel in Palawan. And I was like, I'm based in CDO. I think it would be hard for me to list it. So she was like, it's okay. I will shoulder everything sa inyong trip. So she flew our media team to Palawan, and we were able to go shoot her property. And then after that, we also went to San Vicente, Palawan. So it's very beautiful. San Vicente is in between El Nido and Puerto Princesa. So it's about 2 hours from Puerto Princesa. And I really wanted to visit here because Mega World has a project here. It's a 462-hectare project called Paragua Coast Town. And even before going here, we were already able to close around 100 million in sales on this project, all from YouTube leads. And I created at that time 1 video pa to. So now I've created, I think, 2 or 3 videos na about the project. So when we went to the site, it was really beautiful. It's really easy to sell Palawan because it's so well known. Even foreigners know where Palawan is. So videos really increase efficiency. Whenever I have a client asking me about a specific process, I usually already have a video for that. And if I don't, I make a video for that. Even the move-in process. What's the move-in process? Ma-turnover na akong condo. Himo din ko how to move in. Or turnover process for condominiums. So it's more, it would be easier for me. Kaysa magsige kong explain, balik-balik. Usually clients have the same questions. So whenever they have a question and I notice na balik-balik na, then I would make a video, and that's what I would send out to my clients. And also to our agents. So it's helpful not only to clients but to our agents as well, because agents also have similar questions, especially the new agents. So I just send them the videos as well. So there are 3 benefits of content creation. First is visibility. So when you are constantly posting online, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, then people will always see you. They will associate you, okay, kani siya real estate broker ni siya because she's always posting content consistently. So when you're visible, then when clients are ready to buy, they will think of you first because of the years that they spent checking out your videos. For example, I have a client from Denmark. She bought a property from me, and then later on, I found out that she has been watching my videos for the past 2 years. And the reason why she would watch my videos was just because she missed Cagayan de Oro. Since, OFWs, whenever they get homesick, they would watch content about the city that they used to live in. So when she saw one of my videos about this pre-selling projects, she wasn't actually planning to buy, but because the monthly equity was so affordable, I think it was just about 8,000 a month, she was like, okay, I should invest because it's so affordable anyway. So even if she wasn't planning on investing, because she would always watch my content, she decided to go ahead and buy a property. And I also noticed that when I get a lead from YouTube, the difference between getting leads from YouTube versus other platforms is that if it's from YouTube, they're more friendly sa ako. Because they feel like they know me because of all the videos because of all my videos that they've watched. But if I get a lead source from, let's say, Prop It, or I get it from just a post online, they still have their guard up because we haven't been able to establish rapport yet. So another advantage is, aside from visibility, if you always create content, especially video, your clients will feel like they already know you, and you will be able to establish rapport faster because you will be able to engage with them through the videos that you make. So, question, how many hours do you spend online every day? 8 hours. Ah, grabe. 8 hours a day, murag whole day na siya. Grabe na gid siguro ni tinubag og clients. Dili na ka matulog ka sa rest, 8 hours pa man. So, for me, I spend a minimum of 4 hours. That's a minimum, 4 hours. Most of the time, kay more. Kaya I spend the whole day on my computer because most of the time, I sell online. So, this is where the people are. That's why, since people are online, we need to go to them. The next advantage is authority. Whenever you post content and about, let's say, real estate, you will establish yourself as the authority in that industry. That's why you will get more inquiries, you will get a lot of requests from clients asking about different things. So for me, I don't only get inquiries, I get like a lot of questions about bank financing process or titling process. So I get a lot of questions, different questions about real estate because of the content that I post. So when you have the authority, it builds trust, and that trust will convert to close deals later on when your client is ready. And then the third is leverage. So when you have a lot of equity online, you will be able to build leverage. For example, we were able to expand nationwide because of the content I put out online. So actually, most of these projects I haven't been able to go to yet. But if there's a project that I notice, I get a lot of inquiries. I had din na mo adduan. Like for example, Paragua Coastal, I was able to close multiple deals there. So, okay, we should go there. But of course, it's better if you can go to the project site to appreciate it. But because I create so much content, and then I gave birth last year, so it was hard for us to travel with the pandemic and with all the things going on. But being able to create content online really helped me a lot in expansion. And also, I'm able to leverage my time. Like I mentioned, whenever I get questions, even from my agents or from our clients, then I send them a video. And then if they have further questions, then we can discuss after. Another benefit of creating content is that it helps you build your personal brand. So what is personal branding? Basically, it's just reputation. Who people know you as. That is your personal brand. It's how you look, how you talk, how you carry yourself, what your character is, what your values are. All these things will contribute to your reputation and to your personal brand. So building a personal brand online is just a matter of putting who you really are as a person and being able to translate that online, either through video, through photos, or through written word. That's why it's so important to be careful to think before you post. Dili mag-rant online. Because when we rant online, that will actually destroy the image that we project to other people, to our potential clients. Imbis mag-inquire na sa ato, ay nag-rant man siya, ayaw na lang. Kaya basing ako ang sunod i-rant, ani. So it's very important to be very careful of what we post. If we have an issue with someone, we just need to talk to them directly. So the benefits of building a personal brand is that we are able to stand out from the rest. So there are about 100,000 agents in the Philippines. How do we stand out? Why will people choose you to represent them in buying the most expensive purchase they will make in their life? Because usually most people can only buy 1 or 2 houses because real estate is so expensive. It has to require a certain level of trust. The trust that our clients give us, dili na siya basta-basta. Kay ang uban, mura ba na ang balay nga akong mapalit in my lifetime. I'm trusting you to make sure that everything will go smoothly. So, if you have personal branding, you will be able to stand out from the rest of the agents out there. Like for example, Apple is known for its high-end, good quality products. Or Rockwell Land is known for its luxury real estate developments. Even developers, they know the importance of branding. For example, Ayala has several brands underneath them. So with Ayala Land, they have Bella Vita, which is their socialized housing brand. Amaya is their economic housing brand. Avida is mid-end brand. Alveo is high-end. Ayala Land Premier is their luxury brand. So different brands to represent different products to suit different markets. So for us, we need to be clear what our personal brand is so that we can translate that to our audience. For me, I chose to focus on the mid to high-end residential market. Again, real estate is it's such a huge industry. And there are different types of different categories of real estate. There are those who focus on raw land, some focus on commercial. So you need to be clear, like which area are you focusing on? And then it helps you build authority and trust. So when you're always putting out content and then solidifying your brand, then people will come to know you and then they will trust you because of the content that you're putting out. And it will also bring you new opportunities as well. So if there's a developer and they have a new project, they will think of you first, or there maybe some businesses would like to partner with you because of the brand that you have built all these years. Personal branding takes time to build, but it is worth it. Because brand is the ultimate leverage. So for example, some examples of people who were able to grow their business because of their strong personal brand. Kinsa man nakailaan ni? Si Rosmar. Rosmar has 1 million followers on YouTube. So daghan po siya Instagram. So I just chose to focus on her YouTube channel as an example. She has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And that's what her personal brand is what she uses as leverage to push out her products, which are beauty, skincare products. So isa lang ka-post sa iyang YouTube channel or sa iyang Instagram because she has so much attention. Diba? Attention is the asset today. She has so much attention. A lot of people will know about her new products. Daghan din ang musulay og palit. And then, kinsa pa nang kailaan niya? Kim Kardashian has 358 followers on Instagram. And she has 2 businesses, 2 brands, Skims and Skin. So Skims is like a workout underwear line, and Skin is for skincare. So whenever she has a new product launch, she posts it on her Instagram. Daghan kay bagatang, kay daghan man siya og followers. So another advantage that I was able to get by creating content is I get to interview a lot of interesting people, marketing heads, brokers, CEOs, executives of different development companies. And these people are very busy. They wouldn't just give you their time if they wouldn't get any value in return. So the value that I'm able to provide for them is the platform that I have. So one person I was able to interview was Carrie Lagdemeo, the CEO of Damosa Land. So we were able to talk for an hour and I learned a lot from him because these people have already a lot of experience under their belt. They have a lot of wisdom. So I'm very grateful to have been able to have 1 hour to discuss with them about how he started, how Damosa Land is doing. So another person I was able to interview was Mr. Cesar Wee of WeCom. So this was during the pandemic. So that's why it was online. So it was also a really good interview and I learned a lot about how he started with WeCom when he was just beginning. I was also able to meet Ryan Go, the president of Grandland. So another thing that I would like to focus on today is short form content. So kinsa man ang gatanaw, why do you watch short form content? Kinsa ang gatanaw og reels dire? Only 1%? Okay, so a couple. Why do you watch reels or short form content? Nga naman. Palipas oras for entertainment. Okay. So short form content is easy to consume. Do you agree? Kaya nga mo watch man ko og 1 hour tutorial. Nga pwede raman 1 minute tutorial sa TikTok. Diba? Even me, when I would like watch reviews, like I want to buy this product, if I search for it on YouTube, I would get like that 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes review. Sa TikTok na lang ko 1 minute ra. And I would still learn the same things. So it's easy to consume. It's also highly engaging because you can put in a lot of effects. And it provides instant gratification. Why go with long form when you can consume short form, right? So actually, both naman have their own advantages. So I chose to focus on short form content for this year, and I'm also encouraging you to focus on short form if you want to get into the content creation space because it's a lot easier to shoot, edit, and post short form content compared to long form. Because long form takes a lot of time to conceptualize and to edit, but short form, it's easier because it's a lot shorter. There are even reels that are just like 10-second reels, kind of mga POV reels on Instagram or on Facebook. So this is a great way to start because it is doable. And you can also even just do it on your own. You can just use your phone if you're, let's say, at an open house or you have a new listing or there's this new model unit in one of the developers' condos. So you can shoot the model unit or you can do a mini tour or if maulaw mo nga makita ninyong nawongan, then okay ra because you can do a voiceover. So you can do a tour and then do a voiceover during editing. So, just create content that you are comfortable with. And the advantage of short form content is discovery. So people will be able to discover you more easily through the short form content that you post. The advantage of being able to market effectively and in building your brand is inbound sales. So, unsa man ang inbound sales? Are you familiar? What's the difference between inbound and outbound sales? What's the difference? Sige, the difference between inbound and outbound sales is outbound is you go to them. You do prospecting. You go to your client and offer them a property that they might be interested in. But inbound sales, the clients come to you. When you post, they inquire, that's inbound. So the beauty of having a personal brand and doing digital marketing is you will be able to get a lot of leads and close those leads. So I was able to close over 500 million from YouTube. Sa sugod, pa kay daghan, and then it just continued to grow over the years. And the good news is, it's free. Posting online is free. Like YouTube is free, Facebook is free, TikTok is free. When you run a Facebook ad, it's very expensive now compared to before because a lot of people are running ads. So I'm not against running ads because I also do that. But when you do organic marketing, like content creation, that is the long-term game. And then you pair it up with instant lead generation like Facebook ads. So you do it together para sustainable siya. Kaya if mag-ads lang tapirme, mahal sad kayo siya. So it's free, but you have to work on it. So kailangan lang sa inyong time and effort and to be able to be consistent. Kaya a lot of people start, but then after a month or two, they quit, kay kapoy na dayon. So, to get results from content creation, you have to do it over a longer period of time, like a year, even more. Not necessarily every day, it depends on the schedule that you set for yourself, but it just needs to be consistent. Ideally, if you can post once a day, one reel a day, that would be very good na for a start. So, also the thing is, you don't need a lot of subscribers to generate substantial business. For example, I have around 15,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, but I'm able to close deals like over 500 million through my channel alone. So, even if you don't have 1 million subscribers or even 100,000 subscribers, as long as you are creating content and then that content is reaching your target market, then you will be able to get those inquiries already. So you don't need a lot of subscribers. Of course, the more that you create content, the more that you post, naturally, your channel will just continue to grow and to grow. So inanaragid ang growth of, like for example, my YouTube channel. What truly matters is that you give value. It's not easy, but it is doable. So here are three tips to start creating content and to build your personal brand. First is decide on your brand identity and choose your niche and main platform. So your brand identity includes like your logo, font colors, the text that the font that you want to use, your brand voice in general. So it would be good if you have, like for me, I have a brand book where I put everything. So narito ang unsa nga color, unsay code sa color, kay di ba colors have a code. So unsay shade sa yellow. So everything is there so that I just give that to my media team and they already have a guide on the fonts that they can use on my total brand voice in whenever they have to create a poster or they have to create a reel, then they already have a guide on what they can use. And then choose your niche and main platform. So although it's good if you can post on all the platforms, if you're still starting, you can choose one platform that you can start with. It doesn't have to be YouTube, it can be TikTok. I know that there's an agent that closed hundreds of millions of deals on TikTok as well. So that is working for him. So find the platform that you're most comfortable with and then start posting on that. I just noticed that Instagram is really hard to grow on because there are so many content creators on Instagram. So I wouldn't advise Instagram if you're new to it unless you already have a following. So Facebook is okay. LinkedIn is also good for B2B. So for me, my main niche that I decided to focus on is real estate, and that is because since I'm a broker, I won't run out of topics since I do it every day. Every day I get different questions from clients. Every quarter or every 6 months, there's a new project that gets launched. So daghan og material for real estate. So it's easier for me to choose it as my main content, my main niche. And then second is create a team. Again, it doesn't have to be a big team. It can be like just one other person. What's important is there's accountability and you have someone else that you can rely on and to help you to build your platform and to make content as well. And then create a content plan and set a posting schedule. So we have a system already in our team on what topics I will be shooting a video on, the houses that we will be doing a shoot on as well. And then there's also a schedule for when this will need to be edited and when these will need to be posted. Since there is a schedule, it's clear when these videos need to go live, and there's also accountability. And everybody in the team will also know what's going on and what's the next videos to focus on because it's there already in the system that we are using. So create a content plan, create a posting schedule. For me, I usually batch create my content. When I do sit-down vlogs, I shoot like 5 vlogs at a time. Bahalag isa ra ang outfit, okay ra na siya. Before, effort pa ko ilis, pero karon dili na. So, I shoot 5 vlogs at a time. That's why I just need to shoot twice a month now instead of weekly because I do it like one time para it's more efficient. So this is something that we are working on and that you could also try to explore 360 photos. So it will allow you to take photos of a property or a pre-selling project and then you can control it and then you can check out the different areas of the property in the photo. So it's something that can be done. You just need to buy a 360 camera and I think not a lot of people are doing it yet. So it's something worth exploring para clients, especially those who are abroad, will really be able to see the listings that you have in more detail compared to just regular photos. And for our team also, we have a website already. So if you have listings that you want to share, we can collaborate through the website and we keep the website updated as well. So this is the website. So you can filter it according to location. So digital marketing and personal branding have become the cornerstone of modern business success. So it's no longer an option, it's a necessity. If we want to build our business and continue building it for years to come, we need to do these two things, to create a personal brand and to do digital marketing so that we will be able to enjoy business and grow it long term. So are you excited to start growing your business? Okay, so I hope that today's talk was helpful to you and that we will all help each other, collaborate with each other as content creators to build our business. Good afternoon. Okay, so we can also do a quick Q&A, and then after that, I will present the projects that we're handling. So, kinsa may questions about this topic? Any questions? Ang question is, do you really need to invest in mga gamit? Not necessarily at first. Sige. How can you start or what unsa nga gamit ang kinahanglan para mag-start?
Ma'am, kana man ba? Unsa gyud ang basic lang kay first starter pa man ni. Unsa may among kinahanglan kay mahal ba ya?
Mahal siya if you buy everything one time. So even us, we did not do that. So we bought it na hinay-hinay, like we bought one camera first, later on nag-add. So for a start, you just need a phone. And if imong video na ay magsturya-sturya ka sa video, you will need a microphone. Okay, the microphone in your cell phone is not sufficient para sa video to have good audio. So you'll need to buy a phone like this one. So just this, like a microphone, this is Bluetooth. So you can walk around like nag-tour ka, you can walk around and you can still be heard properly. Bahalag 20 meters pa. So just that, just your cell phone and then a microphone to start.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sige, ansa pa? Yes, sir.
Question lang sa, since you are in YouTube marketing also, I would just like to ask question about having an issue with copyright issues. How did you get rid of this?
You mean the music?
Yes.
We subscribe to Envato. So we also had that issue. Sige rami ka copyright. And then if you get copyrighted, you won't be able to monetize. So since maka-monetize naman, sayang po if I don't earn from YouTube. So we subscribe to this platform where we can get copyright-free music and B-rolls.
Thank you.
Yeah. You can actually search for copyright-free music online, but it takes time. So nag-subscribe na lang me. Sige, ansa pa? Mora to? Gumaya ra, oy.
I have a question.
Sige.
I also do
Video.
modeling on makeup. And I usually my husband is into IT, and he always asks me to post it on YouTube. So I'm very comfortable in on Facebook. So I usually post my reels about my makeup tutorial sa Facebook, and then he would always ask me, why not put it on YouTube? And then for me, it's I usually do reels. Reels is portrait mode, and then I'm having a hard time putting it on YouTube because it's much better if it's on landscape, right?
Not necessarily. How long are your videos?
Just 90 seconds, or just the reel. So I can post it.
You can post it on YouTube, yeah. If it's under 60 seconds, it will automatically be posted as a YouTube short, as a short. So
the limit for YouTube short
60
is
seconds, yes. So since sayang manggod na you already have videos, you just need to upload that on YouTube. So if it's just longer than 60 seconds, then it will be uploaded as a video. And it's okay even if it's not landscape. Magkuhan lang sila, ana lang video, ana lang ang format. So just gamita imuhang video, post it on multiple platforms.
Another question: how to overcome shyness?
Murag lisod siya itudlo.
Okay.
Mura kang Rika nakapagpatudloan na.
Eh, di ba, if you're gonna create sa content marketing, content creation, kumbaga, gusto ko siya pag nakaharap ka sa video, ganyan-ganyan, na especially. So, kato siya,
How to overcome shyness, meaning you want to post content that you're comfortable with and you're not comfortable with talking in front of the camera. So you can post content just post content that you like, that you're comfortable with. If you like doing house tours, maybe you can take a video and do a voiceover. Or you can do interviews. Kaysa interviews, ang biday mo mag-interview, di man ikaw. So the focus will be on the person that you're interviewing. Or you can do a podcast. Ibutang lang nimo siya pwede walay video, pero better if na video ang podcast, like interview format. So there are different formats or types of content that you can do. Choose the one that you are most comfortable with. Actually, a lot of people podcast na walay video or blog post, written word, that it's still effective, but right now video is the most engaging na way of doing content creation.
Thank you. I would just like to add, I think you don't have to show your face all the time when you do videos. So, for me, the most critical is being a storyteller on your video.
Yes.
So, even if you don't say anything, just put a background music. If you could put up a video, which is, there's a start, there's a middle, and there's an end. And you could create a story about it, even just for 60 seconds or so. It would still be effective. You don't have to to say something. Or if you really want to say something and you're too shy that your voice would be heard all over, you can just, how do you call it? Can you distort the audio, the voice? It's already on the platform, so you could also do that.
Okay, thank you for your input. Yeah, just create content that you're comfortable with. The more that you do it, the more that you will become comfortable. And actually, you don't need to be so self-conscious because nobody really cares. People care most about themselves. So just put out content out there, okay ra na siya.
Ma'am, inyo nila ma'am ba nga sikat na napuno ka kung kay mga bashers or haters? How do you handle haters?
Like if you become popular, you will have bashers.
Yes,
I-delete ilang comment. So I actually get that from time to time. Not really hater, pero like someone would leave like a negative comment nga murag unnecessary bitaw kay siya nga murag nangaway na lang. So I just delete it. I don't really mind them. Kay mo ang the price of being not really famous. I wouldn't consider myself famous, but if you have a lot of people that know you online, so they feel like they can just say anything, so i-block lang ako, I just block them. So na magsigig ko and block. So I don't mind them. Like I don't care about them. So you shouldn't care about them as long as they're not family, diba? They're not contributing anything to you personally. So don't mind them. Sige, yes. Yes, ma'am.
May hapon, ma'am. Question, if you're using different platforms like TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, do you use the same content for all the platforms that you have? And my second question is, how do you plan or schedule your content posting?
Actually, right now, for my Reels, I just upload it across all the platforms. But the correct way to do it is you should tweak it according to the platform. So, I'm lisod pa man karon because you need a lot of work to tweak everything according to the platform. So, even if it's one creative or just one video, dapat different siya sa TikTok, like slightly different on TikTok, slightly different on Instagram, different on Facebook. Because different ang format sa each platform, and people also will use each platform in a different way. For example, in LinkedIn, ang people who go to LinkedIn will read because there are a lot of articles there. But on TikTok, people who go there will just scroll. So the correct way to do it is to tweak it a little, but for me, we don't have time for that yet. So we just upload the same reel in all the platforms.
How about the scheduling?
The scheduling, we have a specific uploading schedule. So there's just a time and then it gets uploaded.
I would also like to add about scheduling. Of course, I learned it from, what's this? You could, for example, you have one whole video, like 2 or 3 minutes. You could cut it portion by portion. And you could, for the scheduling, you could, what's this? Automatically schedule it, posting, na siya sa Facebook,
Sa Facebook
na you could
page.
schedule aning a time, aning a day. So just explore. Ang mga platforms na ingon ana ng mga features. Yes. So, magbutang kag time dito nga on Saturday, every Saturday, once a week, mo post siya, kani siya nga video, pero imo na siya i-upload beforehand. And it will be posted sa imong page ana nga time na imong set. So, naana siya ng feature sa mga
Yes.
platforms.
You can schedule it on your Facebook page, but I don't think you can do it on your personal page.
And
Personal,
asking
murag
for
wala sa personal.
about boosting daw.
Boosting, okay. So if you want to do Facebook ads, boosting is not that effective because it's not targeted, diba? If you boost it, you just get boosted to random people. But for Facebook ads, you will need to qualify or put in the parameters of who your target market or target audience is. So there are different parameters to choose from. Nana siya sa ads manager. So age, let's say 35 to 60. And then you can also location, you will need to be specific. So actually, na whole tutorial anang Facebook ads. It's a little bit technical, but it's effective if you get the targeting right. Okay, you have to target it to run an ad successfully.
And that's what they call demographics.
Yes, demographics.
I-add na mo na siya mong bakay. Katong, bitaw na ako yung mga videos nga nasa Facebook niya. Na mo ingon sa kuha nga, lamang yung videos ba kayo, na yung mga ads lagi. Na daw mga ads mong videos. So, kung saan mo na siya ka na?
I think different siguro na. I don't know why na ads among videos. But if you're referring to Facebook ads, you will specifically choose a photos or a video and then run an ad. And then you will pay Facebook for that. So that's one way to generate leads. Naibayad, dili siya free. Ikaw magbayad. You have to put in your credit card details. But you can set a budget. Let's say mo budget 2,000. So you can set it.
Muna siya sa Facebook pa, di ba, na may uban na tawag ani kanina mga vlogger or anything. Di ba mo singit na siya? So, makita atong siya.
Mo ng ads.
Pero nasa settings na ang ba sa Facebook?
You can only run an ad if you have a Facebook page. You cannot run it on a personal page.
I would like to clarify that.
Pag mo Facebook page.
Okay, I think she was asking if mag-view siya of video na i-ads nito nga, right? So,
asa man ang asa
you
ga-view?
think,
YouTube?
maybe they're thinking sa iyang video nga long, ibutang ang ads, iyahan na to earning dili. Those are the ads na gibayaran sa other people para makita nimo you are actually the audience. It's okay?
Diri na lang kakan, tupad ta. Oh, na isa. Oh, diri lagi, wala lagi nag-ask diri nga part, diri nga side. Mga vlogger, mga vloggers na sila. Last question.
Kanang golden question daw nga makadaog og prize. Anyone? Ako na.
Okay, kami ang may question.
Madam, may question.
Ang makatubag ani, kasi isa na ko yung commission.
Unsa ang 5 types of digital marketing? If naminaw mo, I need 5.
Ha?
Social media marketing, search engine marketing, content marketing, search and optimization, and email marketing.
Yes, correct. Ano minaw yun?
Thank you!
Okay.
Okay, kuha na lang kay Miss Team.
Okay, na so before I end, I'll just give a brief presentation on the projects that I'm handling. Okay pa? So, these are the projects that I'm handling as the marketing. First is Curvada. So, we will also give 5% broker's fee to the realty, and then the realty na bahala sa splits ninyo. So, Curvada is office spaces and commercial spaces for sale. It's just up ahead of Quorum in Taguanao. So, it's a 6-story building and 8 spaces are available for sale. So, if you have clients who are looking for commercial spaces, then this could be an option. So, inani ang layout sa Curvada, there are 8 units available, 2 per floor. So, Unit A is 53 square meters, Unit B is 62 square meters. It will have a condo certificate of title. They're just working on the titling for now. So, these are some renders. So, maybe target market could be like a dentist, para they can make it into a dental clinic, can be an office space for a realty, lawyer's office. There's also the first floor. You can combine the units, and this could be a good space for a restaurant or a coffee shop. So starting price for this is 10 million, and that's the promo price for now. And then later on, there will be price increases implemented. And then another project in Subungkugon is this beachfront project. So it will have beachfront villas, and all the villas will have a view. So it's facing the sunset, ang likod is facing east. So it's really a beautiful site. And ongoing na ang land development. They're targeting to finish the model unit this year. So we haven't launched yet, but I'll let Rika know when will be the launching for this project because there will only be 20 units available. All units will have their own pool. It will also have a clubhouse with like a sauna, ice cold, plunge pool. There's also another pool there, swimming pool. So this is the site. It's about 1 hectare. And all the units will have a view because the terrain is similar to Teakwood Hills na pa sloping ang terrain. So naay beach view ang tanan units. The cuts of the lots are like 180 to 230 square meters. So it's dagko ang ihang cuts. And they will have 2 villas available. They will have 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom villas. So it will look like this. So these are the renders. And then, another thing that I want to share with you is, kinsa man ang naka-lose og deal, diri kay nakalimot og follow-up. Then pag follow-up ninyo, kay nakapalit na sa lain. Daghan. So what do you use to monitor your leads or the deals that you are working on? Let's say, last week, 10 kabuk ang nag-inquire sa inyo ha. Lahi-lahi pagid na project. How do you keep track of that? How do you keep track of your clients or your leads? Ha? Memory, oh my gosh. Limtanon kay ko, wala gid ko'y ma-close kong memory. That is the worst way to monitor deals. Memory. Ha? Pag nagunsa? Kung naglisod na, mag-follow up na kay naglisod na. Okay. So this was also my problem. And I shared this to a friend of mine, and now he is building this platform that you can use to store your clients and to follow up your deals. So this is the ultimate real estate tool that you can use to close deals consistently. It's called Nurture Your Leads, NEAL for short. You will be able to get like reminders, track deals, and then stay on top of your daily activities. So, gikan sa reservation, taman sa loan takeout, matrack ninyo because it will kind of look like this. So, this is just a sample. For example, if you get a lead from John, John is looking for a condo. So, ibutang nimo siya dira sa inquiry. And then once John has finished site viewing, you can move John to site viewing done. So, you can customize the tags depending on your workflow. Yes, it's similar. We made it similar to Trello. He made it similar to Trello because I like using Trello. It's easy to use. So it's like, gusto ko inanig itsura. So inanaw itsura. So Kanban style, similar to Trello. So ma-move ninyo and ma-customize ninyo ang cards. So, dugay biya ma-close, dugay biya mahuman ang transaction, di ba? Kay, napay, let's say, nag-reserve na siya, that's not the end, right? You have to book it, you have to apply for a home loan takeout, unit turnover, ay pa ka mahuman. It takes years to finish one pre-selling transaction. So, how will you remember kung time na nga mag-apply siya og loan when ang equity is 50 months to pay? So, Neil will help you remember that. Kate can send you a notification like, okay, 3 years na. So, kailangan niyo siya mag-apply of bank financing. So, that's one thing that the developer is working on. And I'm excited for this since mungod niya akong problema pag-track sa mga leads. Because getting leads is one thing, closing deals is another. When you get leads, dili pa ba na ma-close diretso, you have to actively work on and follow up on those leads. And I've lost a lot of deals over the years because I was not able to follow up. Especially if daghag leads gasulod, malimta na ang nasaytor. So sayang sad. So we should be able to track each and every lead. And also, you can upload your not only the contact info of their clients but also their paperwork like ilang IDs, ilang TIN verification slip, their marriage contracts, all the documentation. You can upload that so you won't ever have to lose the paperwork or ask for the paperwork from the client again. If the developer mangayo, balik-balik usahay mangayo ang developer, so at least they're on file, you can just resend them to the developer. So if you're interested in this, you can scan the QR code for the waitlist for the free beta testing scheduled next month. So wala pa rin na launch ang app, so you can all be the beta testers. You can test it for free, and then we will just ask for your feedback, how you found it, and what you want na ma-improve sa app. Okay, so if you have any questions, just message me through Rika. Good afternoon, everybody.